I spy with my little eye. Hi. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Maple and Roots. This is another nap time video. As I have a sleeping friend behind me, I wanted to hop on really quick because I am incredibly humbled and I am so grateful. We have hit 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel, which up until just a few weeks ago, I was literally making videos like once a year. So I am really excited. I know it seems small, but to me, it feels so big and I'm really humbled. It's a really it's really awesome. And I feel very loved and encouraged and supported. I love reading your comments. I love reading your questions. I love the interactions here on this channel and on Instagram. I love community, and I feel like this little tiny itty bitty channel is helping to foster a beautiful community. So thank you so much. As promised, as my dear husband promised in one of our videos, when we hit 100 subscribers, we were going to do a giveaway. So I am going to be giving away a new copy of Andrew Peterson's first Wing Feather book, North or Be Eaten, for the Wing Feather Saga. If you have never read it, it is an incredible series. It is a beautiful read aloud for children. And really, if you guys win it or you get it, I just would really encourage to sit down as a family and read it, because it's awesome, and it has been really incredible for our family. So I would love to gift that to somebody else. So to enter, there's going to be a post up on Instagram, and I'm going to link it below, and you're going to follow directions there. Just love it, share it, comment on it, comment on this video for bonus entries, and I will be announcing the winner over on Instagram on June 10th. We'll say June 10th. And so be sure that you're following us on Instagram at Maple and Roots, and subscribed here, of course. So there's that. There's our giveaway. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much. There's also like a fly, like literally flying around my room, driving me nuts. And now let's get to the good stuff. I wanted to do a very small garden tour with you guys. I've never done this before. And we don't live like on a farm. We live in like a New England style neighborhood, and my garden is in my front yard because that's the only space I have for it. We don't have a lot of space here. My garden is also like half the size of what it was last year, just because of circumstances this year. So I was planning on it being much bigger, and I really had to taper it back. So almost everything in the garden right now is for early harvest. So I'm going to bring you downstairs. I'm going to show you. Don't judge my weeds. Don't judge my lack of space or my loud children in the pool. Okay, so like any good gardener, I have a hat. Yes. Let me just show you what I have on my porch. Again, okay, so first up I have this beautiful little honey lavender. I need to actually fill it in with more soil, but I'm excited. It's kind of a little filthy, but so in the wintertime, this is going to come inside the house. Over here, this is my thyme. This guy was inside, and I just put him in this like little temporary pot because he was dying, and I think it's because what I had him in doesn't have good drainage. This actually belongs inside. This is my aloe plant, and it just needs some sunshine. Then we have some echinacea right over here, or cornflower, and basil. Of course, everybody needs basil. This I need to thin pretty soon. Okay, so these guys need to go into the yard, into the ground still. This is some yellow beans, and I need to build a little thingy for them to climb on. And then this is some lavender plants, and those I'm actually going to put in big pots because I kind of want them to survive through the winter. So I'm going to bring them inside after this season. Okay, so now on to the garden. My kids are in. Oh, yeah, my kids are in their pool, and they're gonna be like crazy. So this is just morning, you guys. Okay, so here's our little baby garden space. You can see that bucket right there. That is rocks. That is just from like not even half the garden right over here. I don't even know what's going on. Hold on. So like it never fails, whenever I go to film, people in my neighborhood are always like crazy loud. Okay, so over here we have a leaf. Over here we have our strawberries, and it's really hot today, so these guys are going to need some more water. We have not had rain, oh my goodness, in quite a long time. This is a tulip plant, which is just done for the season. So as you guys can see, this is our electrical panel in our house, and I am pretty sure it has killed my blueberry bush that I put in last year. Actually, two blueberry bushes. I can't even deal with this. Does this happen to other people, or is this just me? Seriously. Okay, so moving along, yeah, this is my blueberry plant or bush that we put in last year. It's like just a small one, and it is like dead. And I don't know why. So I don't know if it was the pH balance of our soil or what. You guys can see like the ground is like really dry right now. So I am going to water it in just a few minutes when I'm done with this. Right here is one of our elderberry plants. Now, I chose to put them in pots because I'm not sure where their permanent home is going to be. And this guy, like this pot is really too little for this elderberry bush. But it works for right now just because it's a baby. So eventually it's going to get a bigger pot, and then at some point probably be in the ground. But elderberries do really well in the pots because they need all of the moisture. So they're actually probably like the best things in the garden right now. They're really thriving. And then we have this rose bush. You see, look at that little bloom starting. It's so pretty. I just pruned this down, but I think I need just to prune a little bit more off. Although when I pruned it, it started looking really beautiful. Okay, so we had volunteer garlic this year. These garlics right here. I think they're going to be huge because these are so much bigger than last year. And as you can see, we already have the scapes coming up, and garlic scapes are my literal favorite ever. So I'm so excited for that. And then these are our Brussels sprout plants from last year. I'm actually just going to start harvesting the seeds pretty soon. So they're now flowering. They won't produce Brussels sprouts anymore, but that's okay because they're also really beautiful. So I've just kind of like let them be, but you can see the stalks from before. They were huge and thick and whatever. Then I have one, don't ask me why I only got one, but one Napa cabbage right here. It's looking really good. And then this is our second elderberry plant. It's really recommended to have 2 elderberry plants of different variations so that way it can cross-pollinate. So this is a bigger pot, as you can see. And next to that we have yarrow, which is just an incredible herb. This guy is actually having a little bit of problems, so I just put him in the ground yesterday, and I think being in the pot was probably not great for him. But you can see we're starting to get beautiful little flowers, and I'm actually hoping that he'll grow and take over this space a little bit, for sure. All right, then we have lots of weeds. So over here, this line, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a cucumber plant, and what I didn't realize about cucumbers is like they really smell like cucumbers, which is kind of crazy to me. So those are little cucumber plants. Hopefully we'll make some pickles. And then over here we have green beans, about 5 plants. I didn't have anything else to put them on, so yeah, I just found these sticks yesterday in my yard, and they're gonna climb up it. I might need a better permanent solution that will make it like a little hot. Then my sister-in-law gave us this red lettuce, and these guys went in the ground yesterday, so we have 3 of these. And over here we have 12 different cabbages. So this line is just regular cabbage, and then this line is savory cabbage. Our cabbage did really well this year. These are looking, I'm not really sure, they need water. So I'm hoping that they'll thrive this year like they did last year. Okay, over here amongst the tall weeds, I like weeds because they feed bees, so I'm a little bit of a crazy person. We have volunteer radishes that popped up again. So those are radishes. Actually, some of them are ready to be harvested, so that's kind of crazy to me. A lot of work we need to do. But again, I like weeds. I like to feed the bees. This right here are potatoes. My daughter just planted potato skins, and this is what happened. So yeah, guys, this was our little baby garden tour. It's not fancy. It's just what we can do here where we are, and this year last year we had a lot more. We had squash and pumpkins and all different kinds of squash and watermelon and everything. Actually, all those overgrown parts where I showed you, those are where we had them all last year. But this year is just a different year for us. So I love how I'm just like cutting off half my face. It's really great. But it's not gonna work this year. So this is what we have. I am just grateful to have a garden, honestly. Like, I'm grateful because it is a happy place for me. And now I need to water it, and now I just need some rain. I definitely was just gonna close out the video until like somebody came and like yelled at their kids. So anyway, you guys, thank you for hopping in. Thanks again for all the support, and yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe. No, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe here, and ring the bell for notifications of all my future uploads, and don't forget to enter the giveaway. Bye guys.